We are finally here. Welcome to the first ANFP Chapter Chat. Thank you for your support of the new brand and helping get information to the members in your states. Preparation was key to a smooth transition. My name is Kim Ellison, and today we'll be going over various chapter issues with the new brand, including banks and the IRS, various updates and new logos, and other chapter projects. To begin, we'll be going over, first, banks and IRS. Officially, GMA is doing business as ANFP. So what this means is our articles of incorporation, so the papers we were founded under, did not change. So the IRS still sees us as GMA, and your tax forms will reflect this. You don't have to contact the IRS, but if you are looking to change your name on your bank account, every bank needs different documentation, so I would recommend contacting them first before you send us an email asking what you need, because every bank is different. We do have an amendment from our lawyers and the Illinois Secretary of State, the state we're founded under, explaining the name change for the Articles of Incorporation, and this is available at ANFP headquarters if you just want to email me or call us at 800-323-1908 if you need this information. So again, see what your bank needs first, and we do have resources for you. A couple other updates here. We do have a new URL instead of GMA. It's ANFPonline.org, and you'll see that it pretty much looks the same, maybe a couple different pictures, different font, but everything is still there. All the forms you need, all the content, and if you have issues finding anything, please contact us. And along the same lines, staff email addresses have been updated with the ending of ANFPonline.org. If you send it to our old email addresses, they will still come to the same inbox, but you may want to add our new email addresses so that we don't go into your junk folder. We're also looking forward to the new Educational Foundation branding launch. And here's a sneak peek of the logo. The service will still be providing scholarships and grants to members, and we look forward to seeing what's coming up, and keep a lookout in the magazine and in your emails. A couple other new logos, just in case you get questions from members. We have a redesigned magazine. It's still the same great information to keep you at the top of your job, and you're the go-to for all things in nutrition and food service. But since our old magazine was named Dietary Manager, we updated the organization's name. We wanted to continue to progress and be at the top of the field. The credentialing board also has a new logo to more go with the ANFP logo. And we'll also, of course, be getting new event logos. Here's the regional one for this year, and we'll be seeing the annual meeting logo soon. Chapter logos you might be more familiar with. These files were sent to a few chapter leaders in December, and hopefully they passed them on to the rest of the volunteers in the state. But if they didn't, we do have them on file at headquarters. If you look on the screen on the left side, you can see that you have two different options for the states. There's one with the state image and one without, and it's your choice to use whichever one you prefer. Or if you want to do a vote with your membership at the spring meeting, that might be a good idea too, to get their input. And at the bottom, we have a logo that you can use for board newsletters or general newsletters to all of your membership. You can use this however you want, and it is optional. If you have a project where you might need a different type of file, we do have those on file at headquarters too. I sent out the JPEGs, but we also have EPS, which you might need if you're doing a sign or business cards, because that's a higher quality, higher resolution file. We can also make this into a GIF or a PNG. We do have PDFs on file too. So whatever you're working on, let us know and we can help you out. I would also like to note that if you are requesting an EPS, you will need a graphic design program like Photoshop, something like that, to actually open it. You can't open it directly from the email, but a JPEG might be the most versatile of these. If you're making chapter items, please use these chapter logos over the general ANFP logo that you see in the bottom here. The bottom logo, the general ANFP, is reserved for national use. Some other items I've received questions on from chapter leaders are the bylaws. There is a template coming this spring after we do some legal review on it, and we're working on that right now. Merchandise, I just mentioned. There is some discussion of this at the national level, but if you want to go ahead and make chapter merchandise, please use the state logo. And finally, banners and patches. On the live version of this chapter tab, we asked chapter leaders if they liked the banners, if they wanted to get rid of them, if they wanted pins instead of patches, and there was a consensus that we keep it the way it is. So if you want to have banners at the chapter level, you're welcome to make a new one with the ANFP logo, and we will continue patches for the State Achievement Award and anniversaries. Annual meeting will be here before you know it, so I would also like to remind you to take a picture of the membership at your spring meeting so that we have that to display in San Diego this summer. Some resources for you. First, next up for the Chapter Council, we will be discussing educational needs for the chapters. What are you looking for? What do you want from us? And also regional meeting information. So now resources. Volunteer resources online is still there. You'll see a picture instead of fruit. Not a huge difference, but a little bit. Some font differences as well, but all the resources are there for you. Talk to other volunteers. With the new brand, this may be the time to review what your chapter is doing and ask if you want to continue these traditions or try new projects. And as always, you can contact us at GMA headquarters, either by phone, email, mail, fax, whatever works for you. Thank you so much for listening today. I would also like to note that this is the year anniversary of us switching to webinars from conference calls, and thank you for your support for that, for the new brand, and for everything. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us.